The Commission for the Promotion and Protection of the Rights of Cultural, Religious and Linguistic Communities today emphasized that it believes the murder of the Ngcobo police officers and a soldier could have been avoided if there were regulations in place governing churches.
During a parliamentary workshop by the CRL in June last year, it was revealed that unusual activities were happening at the Seven Angels Church in Ngcobo in the Eastern Cape.
The Commission says nothing was done after it reported its recommendations to Parliament. It now wants the Constitutional Court to intervene.
A brutal attack that left the country reeling. 5 police officers and an SANDF member gunned down at Ngcobo police station last week.
Commission thina sithatha njengesela njenge-girlfriend kaSatan. So akho nto esobhayindileyo thina i-Constitution.
Members of the disgraced Seven Angels Ministries among those implicated, the crime bearing the hallmarks of an alleged cult practice in the church, whose 3 leaders were killed by law enforcement officers during a manhunt for suspects.
We pointed where it was likely to happen, and it happened right there.
Now on the warpath, the CRL Rights Commission says the incident could have been avoided.
All we've ever said was that there must be a regulatory framework that will stop places like Ngcobo from happening, where peers will say this is a cult, it's not a church, shut it down.
This, it says, is among recommendations disregarded by Parliament.
We had no powers to deal with it. We could only rely on the legislation being fast-tracked to enable other religious leaders to go in there and say, okay, this is normal, no, this is very much out of the ordinary. We need to disable these people from doing what they were doing.
But Parliament is not budging.
Parliament has got the responsibility to independently consider the recommendations of the Commission, and it has been doing that, including holding public discussions or hearings with a wide range of stakeholders. And as and when it is ready, it will table those recommendations before the sitting of the National Assembly for a decision. What the powers that the Commission does not have is to instruct Parliament on how to legislate and what to legislate. And that is a serious misunderstanding on the side of the chairperson of the Commission.
The only option left, clarity on the powers of Chapter 9 institutions. The Commission has now turned to the highest court in the land to declare whether its recommendations are in violation of freedom of religion. Court proceedings are expected to start mid-March. SABC News, Johannesburg.